Hello everyone, I'm Teresa and today I'm here to tell you your oracle for the month of October. If you are new here on the channel, let me explain you how this works. I'll draw 4 cards from an oracle deck. This month I'll be using the Druid Animal Oracle. I've been having great readings with it lately and I really do love this deck, so I'll use it again. Sorry. Then you'll choose one of the 4 cards drawn, not knowing which card is or the meaning of the card itself. And after choosing, I will reveal one by one what animal have you picked and tell you what guidance it has for you on this month of October. Did you understand that? Let's pick a card. If you felt drawn to the first card, you got the owl. We all know owls are deeply connected with wisdom and knowledge, but on this card it also speaks about detachment. The owl's Gaelic name is Cailleach Oiche, and Cailleach was a goddess of the Celtic lore. Cailleach was considered the goddess of death. The owl, being a night creature, was often considered an omen that death was close. By choosing this card, your October may be a great month to turn a disadvantage to an advantage, turning the tables in your favor. Most creatures hide and sleep during nighttime, as darkness prevents them from seeing and makes foraging or hunting for food impossible. The owl, however, developed an excellent hearing ability that gives her the power to hunt at night with amazing efficiency. So during the month of October, you should evaluate your own skills that you may not be exploring or using to its full potential. May it be work-related or even social settings, you may be avoiding certain parts of you in order to accommodate others, so the owl is letting you know you should unleash and be your own self in all of your glory. The owl is also a creature often related with the spiritual world. Again, as a night creature, it witnesses things we can only imagine. Their sensibility allows them to sense things we don't. As such, this card can be foretelling a call to connect with your own spirituality, trying things you may have dismissed before. If you felt drawn to the second card, you got the bear. The lovely bear. This card speaks volumes about your own power, your primordial power and dominance. You can see in the card that the bear is coming out of its hibernation cave and is collecting gold and riches to civilizations before Romans. The bear was considered the king of the forest. It's from bear, the creature bear, that the name Arthur came to be. In the Gaelic language, the bear was called Art, pronounced Arsht. And if you see in this card, there is a constellation on the night sky. Let's see if I can show you. This constellation is easily identified as one of the Ursas, in this case the Ursa Major or the Great Bear. You can tell it is the major due to its position to the bright star above, that represents the pole star. The pole star is part of the Ursa Minor. The bear is a card that connects to the deep of your ancestry, the origins of your roots. Being more aware of your origins allow you to be in touch with the protection of the bear goddess Artio and find the needed guidance from the bear god Artois, also known as the warrior Arthur. What does this all mean for you? Well, October can be a hard month for most. Autumn is setting in and giving way for the harsh winter. It is often a month of depression and desperation, since the natural light is less and less each passing day. But the bear brings you a light, like the pole star that shines the brightest during the nighttime. This card is telling you to follow your own intuition. If you listen to your own heart in times of darkness, it will show you the way. If you join your own strength, may it be physical or intellectual, with your intuition, you will move forward towards your goals and achieve things you thought were impossible. If you felt drawn to the third card, you got the swan. The lovely swan, a big bird of such gentleness and purity, present in so many folk tales and children's stories. This card speaks of love, of elegance, of beauty, and connection to our own soul. The swan is deeply associated with the festive time of Samhain. This festivity marks the end of the harvesting season and the start of winter, mostly because the swan is considered to be a bird of the spirit world, allowing travels between worlds. You can clearly see the back of the scenery. It's depicted a dolmen, giving this card its connection to the spiritual world. See? In many folkloric tales, the swan often turns into a beautiful swan maiden and is able to change its appearance between animal or human at given times. As such, choosing this card can be a good indicator that October will be a month of deep spiritual growth and inspiration. As you may know, the swan is a creature that mates for life, and there are records of swans dying of a broken heart when their partner is gone. So they have become a symbol of love, great love, and dedication, meaning that you may be looking for a new love to enter your life during this month or to rekindle the love you already have beside you, with the swan's grace making you aware that this is the time to take action if your love hasn't been professed or has been kept under secret. Sometimes we need to transform or format it by society human self into the pure and kind swan to allow love to evolve and grow. If you felt drawn to the fourth card, you got the Earth Dragon. The Earth Element Dragon is a card about potential, wealth, and power. The imagery of this card is pretty obvious when showing the dragon sitting on top of all of his gold possessions, guarding it as a treasure while safe inside the den. However, the richness that this card refers to is our own abilities and power. Like the dragon keeps his treasure inside the den, we too often keep the richness of our soul locked inside, sometimes out of fear of explore them, others to fit into today's constantly judging society, or because we simply were denied access before. Everything has its given time, and what we weren't able to explore before, now it's the time to do it. October will be a month of fulfillment if you work with your Earth Dragon instead of fighting him, so it will grant you access to the treasure. Don't be confused. The Earth Dragon is often a depiction of an aspect of our own humanity. Giving you an example to better understand what I mean by this. A person can be an artist at heart, with its soul filled with colors and passions. But because society or even parents demanded a conventional path, a safe path, those passions may have been locked away because of the wish to appease to others, to make them proud. That desire is sometimes far too great and it overshadows the true desires of one's soul. So in this case scenario, the dragon is represented by the desire to satisfy others, while the treasure, it's the artistic abilities and desires. So search deep within yourself to find what you have been leaving behind. What have you shunned out of your life, even if unconsciously? What have you denied yourself all this time? The Earth Dragon is giving you a veil that now is the time to explore that, to really connect with your inner power and get to know better your potential and the secrets your heart has been keeping safe. So that is it for the oracle readings for the month of October. What card did you pick? If you liked this video, feel free to leave me a thumbs up or a comment with some feedback. Of course, you can always subscribe to be a part of this little community. I will be doing these videos monthly, so if you are subscribed, you will be one of the first ones to know that the new video is up. If you enjoy these readings, you can always support me on Ko-Fi by buying me a coffee. I'll leave the link on the description box along with my social media accounts if you want to check them out. I hope you enjoyed this month's readings and that the card you picked has spoken to you in a good way. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!